this video I will explain how to give the links. Okay, actually page number 2 is in somewhere, or you can use page number 1. Why? Because page number 2 is an empty page. I will show you. Page number 2 is an empty page, like, because this is page number 3 now. Before that one empty page is there now. This is page number 2 empty page. Part 1 is page number 1, so we have to give part 1 control X Y1 page number 1, right? Okay, now I want to give the links between all the things. Suppose in TOC I am giving the links. I am opening TOC. Suppose if I am clicking forward, it has to go forward file. If I am clicking acknowledgement, it has to go for acknowledgement file. Okay, I am opening two windows. One is our directory, that means files. Second one is our files, our contents file. Now I am giving link A. href. A means link. href means hyperlink reference. It was opened here and closed here. Now I am refreshing here. See, it is in color. Mouse over means it will show one hand symbol. So whenever I am clicking this, it will go to beside forward file. So copying this file and paste here. I am refreshing and pressing this. Yeah, it is going. So like that I have to give all the things. Present I am opening. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Now closing A. This is the easy way. Okay. Now acknowledgement means no need to TOC. Part 1, chapter 1. This other also in chapter 1. Okay. Actually I have shown only chapter 1 now. That's why I am removing this thing. Index. I am pasting here. Index. Okay. I am refreshing. It is showing forward. Okay. Acknowledgement. Okay. Part. Okay. This one is okay. This one is okay. This one is okay. But I am clicking here. This is called forward link from TOC to chapters. Now I want a reverse link, means whenever I am clicking this, it has to go to TOC file. Okay. I will give the links. And particular word means I am giving IDs here. This is forward. This is ACK. This is part 1. This is chapter 1. So no need to ID for this thing. This is index. Okay. I am opening first forward file. I am opening a tag href equal to closing a tag. It has to go. This particular file means 07 underscore toc.xhtml. So 07 underscore toc.xhtml, particularly forward. So I have to give hash forward, means first it will go to this file and search is there any ID with forward, like that it will search. Okay. So forward completed. I am copying this because I have to use in remaining files now. Forward completed. Next acknowledgement. Paste here. ID is ASK. Same like as this ID. Okay. Back. Next chapter. Sorry, part. Here also. User may click this text or this text. No. That's why we have to give for both of the text. Part 1 completed. Next chapter 1. In starting. Chapter 1. User may click number also. CH1. Okay. Last index. Now, can we search in browser? I am refreshing it. Forward, yeah, right. Acknowledgement, acknowledgement. Just resize the browser. Now you can see where it particularly goes. Forward, forward. Acknowledgement, acknowledgement. Particularly, it is showing the top of the line. Okay. Part 1. Part 1. I can click here also. Here also. Okay. George Winkler. Index, index. Okay. So in chapter 1, other also is there, no? So I want to give a link for that also. Copy. Same link. Okay. Refresh. Same. Now I am showing. Now I am showing giving index links. Before that, we have to create one file that is called any file name. Suppose sample.txt. I am creating one file and I am taking one Excel sheet. One, two, like that. I want some page numbers like copy, paste. I'm going to control press and control home. I am using some regular expression like alter, control T, after enter, one number is there and more than one number. 0 to 9 means it will search only single digit number. Whenever I am giving plus, it will show, it will search double digit number also, double, triple, fourth, like that. Okay, for that I'm giving enter. I'm pressing Ctrl Q, Ctrl J for enter. After that, a id equal to same that page number. #1 means whatever it is search, that text will be #1. Okay, within the brackets, whatever it will be search, that is equal to #1 space href equal to, suppose, chap 0100 dot xhtml hash page underscore #1 means same page number, but here I am giving double hash. Why? Because in regular question replacement, double hash will be single hash. Okay, that's why. Select plus enter, it is searching, yes, like that. Okay, now here it is searching enter from here to here. After 0 to 9 plus means 4, it is replacing with a id equal to it is searching for now. So next it will give here #1 place now. Next href equal to chop 00 dot xhtml double hash means it will give single hash. After that page underscore #1 means same 4. I am replacing all. Ctrl X, Ctrl S. Okay, this is our sample file. We need this one. Why? Because we have to give the links in index. Before that, we have to change some modifications. Means see the contents from page number 3 to 12 in chapter 1. That's why I am replacing. Suppose I am going home. Chapter 1 means 09 underscore chapter 1 dot xhtml. So I am copying this. I am replacing this one with this one. Yeah. So it is replacing 559. Why? Because we have 559 pages. But from 13 to 23, 22 is chapter 2. So I am going 13th page, replacing with next maybe chapter 1, 2, na 10, 2, like that. We have to replace like that throughout the book. But present I have only chapter 1 and part 1. Na? That's why I am giving until this. And page number 1 is in this page, this part. That's why I am giving like this. Okay, now I am placing cursor here, home, this file home. I am opening index. I am placing cursor here. Now I want to replace some code with here. Suppose Alt or Control T means regular question. I want a space. After that some number means space number, space number, space number, like that. Now I am giving enter. Replace with space a space href equal to, there should be some chap 00 dot xhtml. We don't know chapter 1 is page number 1 in which page, in which chapter, page number 3 is in which chapter, we don't know. Na? That's why I am giving chapter 00 dot xhtml double hash page underscore same #1 means same that searched number, close. I want the same number in between the a tag, means before 1 I want to open a tag, after 1 I want to close a tag. That's why I am giving same #1. Enter. Now it's searching one. I am pressing comma. Now see space ahref chapter 00 dot xhtml hash page underscore 1. Here it will give 1 also. Next for 3. It is also same like that. After that shift 1. It is replacing 7 page numbers. Okay. Now I am writing a macro for giving this page number, particularly here. Suppose page 1 is in part 1, page number 3 is in chapter 1, page number 6 is in chapter 1. We no need to search, we have to create a macro. It will automatically search page number 1 in part 1. It will automatically take this thing and give it here. Like that we have to write a macro. I am writing macro. Before that, cursor should be here. In this file, cursor should be here. I am starting macro, Control X, Shift 9. I am searching Control S, hash page underscore. After that, I am using control right arrow, not a right arrow. Why? Because suppose here I am giving one right arrow, it will go after one, but here it will come after one, but not zero. Now that's why I am using control right arrow. After that, control space means mark sheet, means we no need to use shift key for selecting. Okay. After that, control left arrow means it will automatically select the content. Okay. After that, I'm copying it. I'm coming to next window for use with using Alt Home key. Now I'm searching that copied content. Control S, Control T 2 times. Okay. After that, Control Y, page number 1, giving one double quote also. Why? Because suppose I want to search 10, it is in after 100, it will search 10, not 100. No? That's why I'm giving page underscore 1 double quotes. I'm searching enter. Yeah, it is searching somewhere. I'm using control arrows. Okay, so you have to use control arrow keys only. Now I'm using control left, control left, control left. So I am coming here. Next I am using control space for mark setting. It is showing mark set. Next control right for copying that particular part or particular chapter file name. Okay, I'm copying it. After that, don't forget you have to use control up arrow for going above. Why? Because suppose here I am searching 10. If cursor should be here, next I am searching 7. It will not search 7. Nah? That's why you have to, cursor should be in first file. For that you have to use control up arrow. Okay. I am going back, means that above file, Alt Home. I am coming left side, so control left, control left. I am using control space bar, control right for selecting that content, control Y for pasting it. Means page number 1 in chapter, sorry, part 1. Here same like I am closing the macro. Now I am using that macro, means Alt X last keyboard macro. Sorry, I have forgotten one thing actually. After pasting this, we have to use some arrow keys. Means suppose in a macro starting, I am searching started from hash page underscore 1. Suppose cursor is here. Next it will search this thing and coming here. Next it will search here and coming this. That we have to use after go to that. Then only it will search next page. For that I am editing macro. For editing macro, now you can learn some more keys about macros and some new keys about epsilon. I'm using alt x new command. Insert macro means I'm inserting that macro. I'm pressing enter. It is showing inserting macro with last keyboard macro. Yes, this is we recently used macro. Means first we have searched control S key. First we used key control S. After that we have searched hash page underscore. After that we have used control right arrow. After that control at that means mark set means control space bar. Okay. After that I came control left means I'm showing again here. I'm pressing here. Next control S means control S. After that hash page underscore. Okay. Means hash page underscore. After that c hyphen right. The right means our arrow. C hyphen means control. So control right. So here I have used control right. After that control at the rate means control space bar mark set. After that C left means control left. So control left. After that I have used A W means alt W means copy. So I have copied this. After that I have pressed alt home means to switching the from cursor from here to here. Okay. So cursor is here. Next I am switching home alt home like this. Next control S control T two times means control S control T. After that C hyphen Y means control Y, that means paste. After that I have put a double quotes. After that C hyphen M means enter. After that C hyphen left means control left. Again C hyphen left yes. Again C hyphen left yes. After that C hyphen at the rate means control space bar. After that C hyphen right means control right. After that A hyphen W means copy. After that C hyphen up means control up, go to up. Okay. After that A hyphen home means alt home. After that C hyphen left means control left. C hyphen left again means control left. C hyphen at the rate means control space bar. After that C hyphen right arrow means control right arrow. After that control Y means control Y paste. So after that I want to my cursor should be two control right arrows. That's why I am C hyphen right C hyphen right. That is now I want to use this macro. Before that we have to my keyboard macro has to know I have inserted these two control writers. For that I am loading this macro. For that before I am using one super command, that is alt text. Suppose if I want to load this macro I can use alt text load buffer, enter. It is showing sample.txt means this file yes, but it is showing a unrecognized syntax. So macro file does not contain this type of characters. That's why I am selecting this alt text using one command alt text narrow hyphen to hyphen region means I am pressing enter. It will automatically disappear the remaining content, but file name should be same. Now I am using alt text load buffer enter sample text yes enter yeah okay, and I'm using some modifications also. I'm copy and paste again the same. Here I'm giving index macro. I want to give some key also. I can give some keys also. For that ask insert binding enter. It is asking save binding key in. Suppose I am pressing alt 1. It is showing alt 1 and you have to give the same name to this thing. So whenever I am pressing alt 1, it will search index macro. Is there any defined macro with the name index macro? Yes, one macro is there. So it will apply all these things. Okay. Now I'm loading macro alt text load buffer. So I want to go back. So I want to return the page numbers. For that alt text WID space within buffer means it will show remaining content. So narrow to region within buffer. These two are the most important. Okay. So now I am narrow these things alt text narrow, so it does not contain remaining. Okay, now I can give a page number like this. Suppose I am pressing alt text last keyboard macro, yeah, page number 1 alt text last keyboard macro, yeah, page number 3 is in chapter 1, yeah, I can use alt 1 also. Otherwise I can use alt X, yeah, index macro. Whenever I am loading macro, it will automatically convert that defined macro names into our command name. Okay, page number 10. Like that, I can use shortcut key alt 1, alt 1, alt 1, alt 1, like that also. So there is no hash found, means our index is completed. Okay, this is how to create a index file and how to give the links in for index file. Okay. Okay. So links are completed. Next video will show how to write the CSS. Okay.